Okay, what we have here is going to be missed tackle grading for Pro Football Focus as far as defense goes. First play we're going to look at is going to be right here in the slot on this flat route. As I let this run, you'll see the receiver heads to the flat. The man in primary coverage here whiffs on the tackle, and that is going to earn a -1 grade. So in general, just a starting point would be a missed tackle, particularly a whiff, something like this, is going to earn a -1 missed tackle grade when it's your coverage, because essentially at the end of the day, it's the same as missing your coverage. So we're going to -1 that when you are the primary coverage defender in a missed tackle. Next play we'll get a look at here. See, the ball is going to be thrown to the bottom of your screen. Again, primary coverage defender misses the tackle, so we're going to -1 that missed tackle. Then the next defender coming over in pursuit misses another tackle, and we will -1 that missed tackle as well, because that is an open field missed tackle, and we are going to -1 almost every single open field missed tackle that you're going to see. So that's the 2 -1 missed tackles on that play. Moving on to the next one, we're looking up top at the top of the screen. So this one's going to be a little different. You're not going to, or you should not get a -1 missed tackle here. In this case, you'll see it's cover 2 up top. Quarterback scrambles out, hits the wide receiver in the flat. Mess up my video here. Sorry about that. Quarterback scrambles out, hits the wide receiver in the flat. The corner breaks up on it, and he misses slow enough to where we're going to give that a -0.5 missed tackle. It is not a full -1. So the speed at which you miss is going to affect the grade. And the reason is just the severity of the missed tackle. A complete whiff is not going to be the same as someone who makes contact and then just eventually loses them through the wrap up, particularly of the feet when they miss slowly. We're not going to ding as hard. Next play is going to be in the pass rush. So if I go to the end zone view here, you'll get a missed tackle on the quarterback in pass rush, and we are more lenient on what we call QMTs, quarterback missed tackles, than general missed tackles in the open field and whatnot. So this is going to only be a -0.5 missed tackle on the quarterback, or QMT, as we like to say. In general, when you're talking about QMTs and quarterback missed tackles, you essentially have to be an unblocked player beelining directly for the cornerback and completely miss your sack opportunity to earn a -1 QMT. We're a lot more lenient on the QMTs than we are on general missed tackles in the field. Next again, we have a QMT, avoids a cut block, wraps up quarterback. Eventually the quarterback's able to get out and scrambles. This is going to be a situation where we really are going to zero QMT this. It'll wind up being a net zero. He avoids the block, goes, gets to the quarterback, misses the QMT extremely slowly. Didn't finish his wrap up. So is it a missed tackle? Yes. But if I go all the way to the beginning here, by this point, you should have some help. Cavalry should be there in the pass rush. He's essentially the only person doing any work on this play as far as quarterback containment. All the other players here, you see 90 took off. He started running in the other direction, thinking it was about to be a scramble. The interior rushers all just get washed down and walled off. And, the defensive end did not lose the quarterback did not scramble to where the defensive end lost contained to his side. So this is going to be one of those zero graded QMT situations. They're pretty rare. Most of the time it'll probably be a minus 0.5. And this is one of those that's on the edge, and I would lean 0 QMT on. Next play here, you have the run game stuff. So first thing you see is a cornerback or safety in this case with corners over, fitting off the tight end, essentially gets truck sticked. That's going to be a -1 missed tackle. The grading spectrum on this pretty much goes from -1 to 0 on missed tackles. You're not going to get a situation really where you get a -1.5 missed tackle. It's pretty much capped at -1. Okay, next example is here at the bottom of the screen. As I let this roll, you'll see this outside backer who's removed on the slot right there. He's playing inside on the slot. The removed tight end tries to down block and seal him. He jumps outside of it, does a good job working into the backfield. He's getting blocked when the tackle is attempted, and he bounces the running back wide. So even though it's a missed tackle, we're going to 0 grade the missed tackle in this case, because really what he does is he enables his corner to make the play for no gain. So that's going to be a situation again where it's going to be a 0 graded missed tackle. All right, this play we're going to look at the bottom of the screen. Pernell McPhee, left outside linebacker right there. He's going to win against the tight end. That's going to be graded as a separate event from the missed tackle. So this grade he gets for defeating the tight end here is a separate scenario from just when we're talking missed tackle grading. As far as the missed tackle for loss goes here, this is going to be a -0.5 missed tackle for loss. He gets kind of stiff-armed, shook, can't finish on the legs, can't quite wrap up as he rolls over, but he enables the cavalry to come to make the corner to come back down, make a tackle for no gain on this play. So this is going to be a -0.5 missed tackle as opposed to just a straight whiff in the backfield on a missed tackle for loss. That would be a -1. All right here, first guy we're going to look at is Bowman, the inside linebacker right there. You'll see he has a second level blocker come up with the running back bouncing this run wide after the defensive tackle pops inside. So the fact that he had to move wider one gap and it happened quick is going to change kind of how we see this missed tackle, and you'll get a better view of him when I go to end zone here as far as what exactly happened to him. So he's thinking he's fitting inside gap. All of a sudden, the left defensive end jumps inside a 70s block. He has to scrape wider, and he does miss the tackle, but because of what happened before that, it's going to be a -0.5 missed tackle instead of your -1. This happens through his gap where he should be, and he misses a tackle this poorly. That's an example of a -1 missed tackle. Another example of a -1 missed tackle on this play is when we get to the second level. The safety clearly misses it in the open field. Again, open field missed tackles are going to give you a -1. Next play here, we're going to focus on another inside linebacker, Kevin Minter, on the right here. This is an example. Play happens in his gap where he should be, and he's unblocked. It's a poor tackle attempt. That's going to be a -1 missed tackle for 51 in this example. Okay, and again, I'm reiterating this. We talked about it in the run defense grading tapes, but the safety in run defense only, this does not apply to pass defense. We're talking run defense only. This middle of the field safety, has a chance to earn a plus +0.5 when he makes this tackle in the open field as a last line of defense. So for that safety, that's going to be a plus +0.5 tackle in this case. Again, only in the run game as a middle of the field defender. Reason being, this is as best as that safety can possibly do on this play, whereas if we don't positive him in some way for doing this, all he can earn is a negative. So we're giving him a way to earn a positive by making this play. The back has a two-way go in open field. He's the last line of defense, and he's able to come up and make the tackle for a plus +0.5 play. All right, next play here. We're looking at the slot corner right there. You'll see as this run happens, he tracks inside, has a chance to make the tackle, ducks his head, completely whiffs. Again, that's going to be a -1 missed tackle. Poor tackle attempt. Really gets nothing on the runner. That's going to be a -1 situation. All right, and now again, to reiterate what I had said previously as far as middle of the field defender. So right here we're looking at this safety rotating to deep defense. You have a run play. It breaks through. Okay, now he's there. He's in the open field, one-on-one with the running back. If he makes this tackle, he's earning a plus +0.5. That's the best he could have done in the structure of the defense. In this case, because his role is so important, once the ball breaks through essentially the second level there, when he misses the tackle like this, it's an open field miss, and he earns a -1. So this is a missed tackle, -1 by that safety. And again, these situations are where you're probably going to have to watch it a couple times. We have a review process that's going to make sure we get a lot of eyes on this as far as, did this running back go down due to what he did, or was this just a trip? If he went down due to what he did, obviously this player cannot earn a missed tackle. In this case, the running back had his feet back under him after the missed tackle attempt and just lost his footing trying to make a cut right there. So that is going to be a -1 missed tackle for that deep defense safety. That's going to do it for the missed tackle grading. Again, you have any questions, I recommend you reference the guide. There are different ways of getting a hold of us if you have to ask a more detailed question.